Before we get into this video, I want to remind you to please be subscribed to this YouTube channel. It means you automatically become a bestie, and my second channel, which is below, which is where I post everything else. So, yeah. Bye. Hi besties, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Okay, so today's video is going to be more of a serious one, and by more of, I mean a completely serious one, in relation to Jeffree Star, and that is that Jeffree was in a horrible car accident and is currently hospitalized and in the hospital. And I'm gonna be honest with you, bestie, I like keeping a level of transparency here on the channel, and the level of transparency being the entire fucking channel. Literally, like, I just tell you how I feel about, you know, certain videos or certain topics. And with this one, I wasn't going to touch it at all. This happened yesterday, news articles were talking about it, Jeffree was talking about it, and it's really serious, and I saw it happen. I didn't even tweet about it, I didn't put it on my social media, I didn't want to reshare it. I just thought, to be sensitive, I didn't want to, like, post about it. I don't know, like, the last thing I was, like, thinking about in that moment whenever I saw that article was filming a YouTube video about it. But okay, so we're now 24 hours after the event happened and the car accident that Jeffree and his friend were involved in, and I'm getting so many messages from people being like, oh, why haven't you talked about this? Do you know that this happened? And I just realized as well, I was like, I don't want you to think I'm ignoring anything, so I am going to talk about it today. And I know a lot of you don't even know what has happened because Jeffree has only posted it on certain social medias, and that is that Jeffree was in a really bad car accident, and it's a really shocking event. I know whenever I checked my phone, I was completely shocked about this. Like, you know, how do you react whenever you know, hear something like this, especially about these people you talk about all the time? So I have a couple tweets from Jeffree to show you that he was kind of the first one to break the news about it, which people are a bit hesitant about because people are like, you know, Jeffree was in this horrible accident, like, why was the first thing he did, like, tweet about it? So we're gonna do that, and then the news article that broke the story and what happened, and then other news articles about it, and this is just absolutely crazy. So we had this tweet from Jeffree's Twitter, and so obviously I think tweeted from someone else. It actually says, a few hours ago, Jeffree and Daniel, who is his friend, were in a severe car accident and the car flipped 3 times after hitting black ice. Now, I don't know, black ice, is that just like stuff that is like the same color as the road maybe and you don't see it? I don't know, I'm not a driver. We will update you when the doctor gives us more info. So thankful that they are both alive. So, I don't know who wrote this, obviously not Jeffree unless he's talking in third person. So then we have this shocking picture, and so what's important to note as well is that on his Instagram story right before this accident happened, Jeffree had posted and he was like, I have a new video coming and, you know, we're gonna go out for the day or whatever like this. They ended up not posting the video yesterday but posting it today, so Jeffree still did post this video, and it was actually about the friend, this person right here, Chris. That he has actually battled with cancer for a long time, which is absolutely devastating, and survived cancer, and you know, congratulations to him. And so he did post a video, and I did watch it today. It was about his friend finally being cleared so that they were able to go get lip fillers and injections and stuff, but basically talking about their journey as friends and the fact that, you know, he's beat cancer, I think it was 3 times. So that video is sad knowing that, you know, they had to deal with this car accident right after it. And again, like, you can't really wish something like this on anybody, even if you hate them more than anything in the world. And I saw a lot of people wishing this on Jeffree, wishing worse on Jeffree, and it's just like, I'm aware of all of our opinions of Jeffree, maybe of his friend as well. It's just like, but in something like this, please just like, imagine this happens to you, or imagine this happens to like a loved one. Jeffree is not our loved one, but just on a human level, like, I know I can't be like. Anyways, so yeah, this picture is absolutely shocking. Like, whenever I saw this picture, I was like, holy. So there we have Jeffree right here. So it looks very serious. And then his friend right here. So obviously it seems Jeffree is in a worse state than his friend Chris here. Again, I don't want to assume it. I don't know the medicalness of what happened during this crash, but it seems like Jeffree's in, you know, the full brace and his friend isn't. A lot of people were also basically, with anything that happens with Jeffree, there's always people that are going to doubt it, or people that are going to be like, is this for attention, or whatever like that. a lot of people were saying with Jeffree that it was strange that he was in this full brace and there was seemingly no scratches on his body and he had no real, it didn't look like he was in a crash. So there was a side of the internet that was also saying that. I do just want to let you know about that. So again, let's look at this picture for the last time before we get to the news articles that were really breaking the story whenever they were happening. So it was actually one of the Kiss FMs, remember Kiss FM, that released this story. It says, report, Jeffree Star involved in a rollover accident near Casper. And so it was with this car as well. Remember, Jeffree has all of his supercars. And again, there were a lot of people that were saying, Jeffree, you shouldn't be driving these cars and these roads and like this. And there's just like so much back and forth that's happening on social media about this. But the article actually said, we've received reports that makeup mogul, YouTube star, and recent Casper resident, so is that in Wyoming then? Casper, Wyoming? I would assume so. Jeffree Star was involved in a rollover accident near Casper Friday morning. So when I'm filming this video, it is actually Saturday night. It's actually nearly 2 minutes until Sunday morning because it's nearly midnight. So a rollover accident, so obviously the car rolling over. We have confirmed that Jeffree is currently being treated at Wyoming Medical Center. So they got treated immediately. A person close to Jeffree sent us a tip that he hit a patch of black ice in his brand new Rolls Royce before rolling over several times. Jeffree Star's best friend Daniel was also in the vehicle as a passenger. And again, wishing Daniel all the best. Like a lot of people are just focusing on the fact that, you know, this happened and it was Jeffree because Jeffree is well known. Also, it's just really interesting and really weird to me, but I guess this is the way the media world works, that this article and Jeffree's tweet, like the way it's saying a person close to Jeffree sent us a tip that this happened, it's like, would you not want to, and again, I don't want to be insensitive here, but from Jeffree's point of view, would you not want to make sure you're all okay and everything is fine before you're like tweeting out immediately when it happens or leaking to the press that this happened? Because the press aren't going to write about this until they get a tip. So why did they get it? Like, why is the first thing is someone on Jeffree's team in Wyoming, which is a smaller team than the one he has back home in LA, like why are they getting told about this accident immediately so that they can write a story about it and then Jeffree can do his tweet about it? It's, again, maybe because Jeffree is so hyper-focused on attention always that this is, you know, the route that he wants to go, or I genuinely, I cannot come up with a reason as to why at all they've, like, the first thing was getting the press in on it. Wyoming Medical Center told Kiss FM that he is in stable condition. The story will be updated as follows. And then we have an insider article as well that was basically giving an overview that said, Jeffree Star is hospitalized after he said that his car flipped 3 times due to black ice. So again, black ice, I assume is just like invisible ice maybe. Jeffree Star posted a photo of himself in the hospital on Friday afternoon. Star says that he and his friend Daniel Lucas were in a car accident in Wyoming after hitting the black ice. The hospital has told Insider that Jeffree Star is, however, in stable condition. Jeffree Star posted a shocking photo of himself in the hospital bed wearing a neck brace on Friday afternoon. According to the controversial beauty mogul, he and longtime friend Daniel were in the severe car accident just outside Casper, where Jeffree had purchased, you know, the 7-acre ranch. So that is like his new life that he moved over there. So then we have his tweet again, and that picture, it's still such a shocking picture. Lucas, who's vocal online about his journey with stage 3 colon cancer, is next to Star in the photo holding his hand. A representative of Wyoming Medical Center told Insider on Friday that Star is, however, in stable condition. A representative of the Wyoming Highway Patrol told Insider that the patrol was alerted to a motor vehicle crash a little after 8:30 a.m. The representative told that the road conditions were slushy when the officers arrived. They said that Star's car had overturned on its side next to the road. So this is just like incredibly scary. He also said that Star and Lucas were transported to the hospital by an ambulance. Earlier on his Instagram story, Lucas posted that he and Star would be appearing together in a YouTube video on Star's YouTube channel talking about his cancer. And again, I watched the video. It was the first Jeffree video I've watched in full. Well, I didn't watch in full. I watched maybe 10 minutes of it. And, you know, it was super nice seeing his friend who's, you know, battled cancer being able to do something they've wanted to do for a long time, which was going and getting, like, lip filler and lip injections or whatever. I wish them both the best. This is, you know, what can you really say when something like this happens? I'm trying to just be very sensitive in this video, putting all opinions aside. I hope the recovery is fine. Again, something like this is incredibly scary. And yeah, the car flipping multiple times and transported by ambulance, and Yeah, after 8:30, representatives, they were slushy. And again, the road conditions are basically saying that there was just slush on the road. And then Jeffree's saying there was black ice. And again, there's just like, I think that comes though with the story being leaked to the press so early that, you know, like, the real conditions are coming out, but then the press story was first. And again, I wish them all the best. It's weird how the press were let know about this immediately. Even with celebrities, it's not immediate. It's like a couple hours after. Besties, oh, there. I wanted to give you that update. It's a really big update. It just feels really weird covering it. You know what I mean? Again, wish them all the best in their recovery. And besties, I hope you're doing well, I hope you're doing safe, I hope you're happy, make sure you're drinking water, and yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe, stay happy, and stay gorgeous, my trishy fishies, my besties. Okay? Okay. Also, what do you think about this? Low-key love it. Low-key love it. Okay, bye. Mwah. Bye.